So guys, make sure to stay until the end, because if you make one common mistake, you may end up spending thousands of dollars on parts diagnostics that you may need. Make sure to stay until the end, we will explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Dodge Challenger this generation right here from year 2014 to year 2024. If you have one of those, you need to guys fix a message warning on the dash that says service tire pressure system. You wonder what causes that, how to fix it. We will explain what we see quite often in the garage. It could be simple fix. We'll talk about common mistakes people make as well. Also, if you need to buy replacement parts, tools at a good price, we'll share the information in the video for your convenience, so let's start on it now. So before we start guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix transmissions, engines, bodywork, electrical components, fuses, relays. Why we do all that guys? Because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. We have guys more than 15,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can practically guys save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. And if you need to buy parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, we'll put the links in the description of the video below for your convenience. So if you guys have that warning on the dash that says service tire pressure system, multiple things can cause that, but the first thing is always check your fuse, because it could be simple fix for the tire pressure monitor system. The fuse is located in a fuse box in the trunk. Go ahead and leave the trunk open. Underneath, that's your carpet liner. Lift it up. Underneath you have a spare tire, that's a car battery. Behind it you have a fuse box you see right here. Press the tabs together, leave the cover up, and you're going to find that fuse box layout here. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is guys very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the JK's fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume guys that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse. Sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen guys at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. So guys, here what we need to check, one fuse now, we need to check for the tire pressure monitor system where that fuse is located. If you come in that row of fuses right here, we can zoom in a little bit. That missing fuse is 22, even if it's missing you count that spot, 23, 24, 25. This fuse right here, you will guys need to check, very important fuse. Now, other things that we see quite often that can cause tire pressure monitor system not to work guys. Okay, let's turn our system on. You see right here, okay, that's guys tire pressure monitor sensor right here, and that tire pressure monitor sensor guys often can go bad. How? Okay, that sensor right here, you see it has a battery inside. When it gets old, that battery, especially being exposed to cold temperatures, it can start failing after many years. Another thing, if you had a tire replacement recently, you put new tires, it's very likely they actually broke that thing with the tire machine. How to know if you have a bad tire pressure monitor sensor? It's pretty simple. We'll explain how to do that in a second. So guys, if you get a Maxi TPMS, this is amazing too. You can program new sensors in just a few seconds, or you can test yours as well. You select the TPMS, we select Dodge, we select Challenger here, we select our ear, and now click on scan single sensor. We go to each tire, and one by one we click activate the button, and when we do that, it's going, if it works, it's going to connect, give us the ID number, 16.2 psi pressure, temperature 25 degrees Celsius, voltage okay. If you have low voltage, it will indicate that. If it doesn't communicate, it's a bad sensor. You can buy a new universal sensor. We'll put the information in the video description where you can get them from. You can program it and you're back on the road. Another thing that can cause that could be a bad tire pressure monitor module. You will have videos on our YouTube channels how to replace tire pressure monitor module on Dodge Challenger for any of you needing that help. So another thing, guys, that we see quite often, okay, if it's not a sensor, if it's not a fuse, it could be a bad tire pressure monitor module. Now it's a little bitty device that reads all the sensors and sends the information to the car computer practically, guys. If you want to see how to replace it, where it's located, we'll have videos on our YouTube channel all about that. So guys, this Dodge Challenger has all kinds of different fuses and relays. Those could be really hard to find if you're in the middle of nowhere. We'll guys put a link in the description of the video below where you can get some spare ones put in the glove box, because one time we needed a spare, we couldn't find one and we were stuck in the middle of nowhere because of that, guys. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.